Alright guys, so I kind of wanted to preface this video by saying I have no clue how this lift is going to go, and also the fact that this is going to be a little bit of a different video than what you guys are used to. And the reason for that is, I don't know how many of you knew this, but I just freaking this morning had a surgery on my foot from an infection from an ingrown toenail. I know that sounds kind of nasty, but I can walk, kind of. I don't know if I'll be able to lift. I mean, look, you know I'm gonna try to get a lift in, even if I literally had surgery on my foot this morning. They like went in there with all this crap. I'll explain that more later when I do a workout commentary, which is the part of the video that you guys probably aren't used to with my style of content. And I'm just gonna basically explain everything that's going on, including like why my content's been like lacking in the long length videos, and also what is going on with my back injury that I've already talked about, and what's going on with this stupid foot injury, and how I'm feeling in this workout. I mean, I barely fit into these deadlift shoes because my foot and toe, my toe is all bandaged up. So I barely fit into these deadlift shoes. So I'll probably just wear those. I'm gonna do like a light SBD day today. I had a mock meet planned since this is 1 month out from my comp, but obviously I'm not gonna try to hit some insane PRs.
Are you sure about that?
When I literally got a surgical procedure this morning. So I'll probably just go pretty light. I don't know how light that's gonna be because I haven't tried lifting with this stupid toe situation that I've got going on, and I'll just do a commentary kind of explaining everything that's happening with me while I'm doing the lift. So I won't really be talking to the camera during the lift, but I'll rather be doing a voiceover commentary. Another thing is that I just copped this Euphoria pre-workout from David Lade, and apparently it's really good. Let me see if I could focus on these ingredients real quick. That is basically what's in it, if it will focus. I have no clue if you guys could read that or not. But yeah, that's what's in it. Just like some caffeine, agmatine sulfate, L-citrulline, glycer pump, betaine, agmatine. It has diphenylethylamine, which is a focus stimulant kind of thing. Alpha GCP. Just all the stuff that a good pre-workout has, and the doses are pretty optimal according to what I've heard. And the caffeine doses is kind of high, so, which I mean is what I like because I have a kind of high caffeine tolerance, even though I rarely ever take caffeine. Anyways, I have it in this bottle right here. So before we get into this video, let me just do a quick taste test. This is black cherry. Let's see. That's good. It tastes like pre-workout, definitely. It definitely tastes like pre-workout, but it's also like sweet. It's almost like a sweet cherry juice, but it still has that pre-workout taste. So I would say that tastes better than my old pre, which was the nitric mango. So yeah, thumbs up so far. I'm gonna drink this on the way to the gym, and let's get into that freaking commentary. See you guys at the gym. Alright, what's going on, guys? So right about here, I was just in the car finishing my pre, and as you could probably see, I was absolutely cracked out. Like, I was screaming, I was covering my face, I was listening to really loud music, and I was just freaking out. Like, that pre-workout is insane. Euphoria is amazing. Like, you gotta try it. Anyways, getting into squats, warming up with 225 here. I warmed up with 135 before that. Racket. I was actually shocked how easy this was to move, considering that I had just gotten surgery on my toe. So yeah, I think this is 275. Crappy camera angle, but kind of a cool angle. No, that was 265, yeah. Also, the reason I haven't been doing lifting full length videos is because my powerlifting movements have been pretty weak recently, just because my back is still a little bit injured and healing from my previous back injury that I've mentioned. Yeah, this is 295. By this point, I already know that I'm gonna hit some crazy ass lifts because my squats are feeling stronger than they have in a while. This is what is this, 325 right there. Goes up really easily. And yeah, hit that. I'm already pretty hyped about this. Okay, next up, we got the single of the day on squats. It's like RP 8, I would say, so I'm not hitting PRs this session, except for one, which you'll see. Here, this is 370, no, 355. And comes up a little slow, but it came up easy. I could have gotten 30, 40 more pounds on there, and yeah. Getting into bench warm-ups. Did some reps, 135, racket. You know, get into some reps with 155, some with 175. And by this point, I'm feeling kind of sick. Like my stomach hurts and I feel nauseous, but I'm still doing it. That's 190, 195 right there. I think it's just because of caffeine and my lack of food, but here's the top single. Boom, 215 paused. I've hit that tons of times, so I wasn't that shocked. And the thing is, my stomach was definitely hurting at this point. Here we go. Quick throat cut. I think just because of lack of food, dehydration, lack of sleep. I don't know if it was the pre. Anyways, here's some deadlift warm-ups. Doing some reps, 2 plates. Got my new homie next to me, Gus. I did deadlifts with him. So here's 3 plates. Going up insanely quick. My stiff bar is incredibly good for some reason, even though I haven't trained it in like 2 months. Or no, a month. Alright, here's 375 stiff. Flies up. Absolutely launches up. Dapping up my man there. Then moving on to 405. Stiff bar. Still hook gripping it. And slips out. Yikes. Because I needed more chalk. Anyways, re-chalk. Absolutely launches into the air. Barely even braced. Alright, next up, the final warm-up. What is that, 445? 445, yeah. 445 flew up easily. My grip's a little struggling just because it's a stiff bar. Anyways, talk to my boy Gus here. Anyways, the last lift is going to be 475, which is a PR on the deadlift without straps. And even though it's on the stiff bar, I still got more on the deadlift than I ever did on the deadlift bar. So I will let you guys see that for yourself. Here we go. Okay, that was such a sick PR. Anyways, here's a freaking posing clip, as always. It's unbelievable, bro. There's nothing that can stop you. If you know that you can do something, there's nothing that can stop you and no one that could tell you that you can't do that. Before I got to the gym, I was even doubting myself. The only person who can tell you that you can do something is yourself. Before I went to the gym, everyone was like, oh no, you need a rest. You just came out of an operation on your freaking toe and your foot is injured. You can't go to the gym, like you need a rest. And as soon as I got in there and I took my pre, I was feeling cracked. As soon as I got in there, I knew with every freaking fiber in my body that I could do it, man. And when I got on those deadlifts, I immediately knew that I would be able to pull a freaking high number. And it doesn't matter what anyone says to you. If you know that you can do something, believe it and do it. Who else is out here going from an operation to that same evening hitting a freaking PR? No one's doing that, dude. I'm doing that because I freaking believed in it that I could do it. And deadlifting the heaviest raw single I've ever done on a stiff bar. I can't even hit that shit on a deadlift bar, but I knew that I could do it, and so I went and did it. You think in your mind, oh, I can't do something, then you can't do it. If I can go from a surgery
on my foot to hitting a deadlift PR on the stiff bar. What can't you do, bro? If you're tired, who gives a shit? Who else is doing that if you can't do it? I just finished this workout, bro. And I don't even know what happened. My stomach is upset, bro. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. My stomach's upset from all the caffeine and lack of food and water. My stomach was hurting. I was getting, when they were ripping out my freaking infected piece of my freaking toe, I was throwing up almost. I was like nauseous, and I was literally blacking out, like passing out, like lightheaded and everything. And what? That was only like 8 hours ago, dude. 8 hours later, I'm hitting an SBD session, hitting RP9 on RP8 on all my lifts, dude. I don't care what anyone says. I am going light the next like 4 days. Going light. And then I'm doing that same shit again next week. And I'm gonna freaking hit 500 plus on deadlift raw. I don't care what anyone says. I'm benching at least 230. Pause. And I'm squatting at least 390 to 400, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if my foot gets infected again, bro. I'm going in there next week, doing a mock meet. Everything's gonna be perfect. And in a month, I'm breaking 3 records. There's nothing that anyone could say that will stop me from accomplishing that goal. Alright, I'm exhausted from that, so yeah. What I said about going light, I'm gonna do that. Anything's freaking possible with our Lord Jesus if you freaking believe in yourself and in God, He'll help you, dude. I did the sign of the cross right before that set because I knew Jesus would help me get that, bro. It's all in the hands of the Lord, dude. So as long as you believe it in yourself and you put your faith in the Lord, bro, you can do anything that you set your mind to. So pretty grateful that I could, you know, come off of surgery and then hit a PR, because no one's built like me, bro. I'm not trying to sound prideful. I don't care. It was only 475 PR stiff bar, bro. But my all-time PR is 500. Still. No one does that. I ain't seen anyone but Shizzy do that, bro. If me and Shizzy are the only ones separated like that, that means some else of you need to step up, dude. Alright, I don't know why, but this lighting got me looking goofy, bro. What? Oh yeah, it looks better. Anyways. I'm done. I'm dead. I'm gonna edit this video and I'm gonna do a voiceover, and the next week I'm doing that same thing, even heavier, because this was an experiment. This was a test run. If you think this was heavy, you haven't even seen anything yet, bro. Next week is gonna be even crazier, even heavier, bro. Just wait. That's gonna be another video too. So yeah, I'll see you fools later. Peace.